Welcome back to Daggerfall. In the previous episode we traveled to the town of Kirkwitz. Almost 8 in the morning. I went to see if there's any available work in town. If there's nothing available, we could continue traveling. I was considering heading south to Salgora. We can also visit Glen Point. Traveling west is not a bad idea. At the same time, though, I wouldn't mind staying in the region of the Lesson Hills. I'm sure there's plenty to do in this town. I saw a woman in the distance. Very few people here. Can ask about news? I should probably ask about work. Couldn't think of anything. Can ask another man here. Is that a general store? It's actually a gem store. And this is a Scared Roost. Let's speak to the innkeeper. There's something wrong here. I think the dialogue is not generating properly. Should I be blunt? Not really working for some reason. He wants to know if the King of Worms is real. I have no idea what this is about. Not the kind of job I want to accept, though. Maybe there are people upstairs. That being said, can see 5 more taverns here. Let's visit these. The Sour Ghoul. Might as well ask the woman here. Smuggling. I mean, that could be interesting. What exactly do we have to deliver? So he has a side business, exporting some type of drug to Workhart Hamlet. The regular agents are being watched. We need to smuggle it into Workhart Hamlet in the Gehring residence. 802 gold pieces. Should be simple enough. Anything else available? I think some people you can simply not ask about employment at all, which doesn't really make sense. Could be something with the way the dialogue is generated. Can I travel to Workhart Hamlet directly? Not really far. I do want to come back here though. Let's place an anchor and just travel there. Should do it from the journal here. Can be cautious or reckless. So etiquette and running. 2 skills have improved. Where is that residence? Refuses to help us. Probably my fault. I shouldn't be polite here. Doesn't know, doesn't care. Not sure if they're being honest with us. So if we're blunt... The Gehring residence. Yeah, she marked it immediately. The Odd Huntsman. Is there another tavern? There is. 5 shops as well. The first class gear. Do I have to be invisible? Probably one of these two. Christeria Bakingsley. Hearthheart. It's probably the woman with the green dress here. That was easier than expected. I wonder if I'm considered a criminal though. No, just a common citizen. I don't really plan on staying in the Listen Hills region. Probably doesn't matter. The Baron. I see. The Drunk Laundry. Must be this place. The Odd Huntsman. But that is the name of the other tavern. Someone back here. She wants to test our memory with a fable. Let's get out of here. We can try the other tavern. Unless... that is a residence. And the shops are not even open yet. The general shop, it's actually open. 7:39 in the morning. Gondrick Buckingfield. I don't see anybody here. The owner of an inn needs some protection. I wonder if the Thieves Guild is involved. I should probably decline this one. What about this man? Suffered a grievous wrong. What exactly happened here? If he's not going to tell us, I'm just going to decline here. Yeah, many of these quests are somewhat ambiguous. I usually decline the smuggling jobs. The last one was not that bad. And I can't actually ask about work here either. I wonder what is wrong. So the other top picks actually work, for some reason. So how about the other two taverns? There's one to the northwest. Quite a few people here. The lady here is feeling miserable. Wonders why everybody is so selfish. So how about the fabulous scorpion? Expect the woman to have some sort of either test or another fable for us. That was not the case. The black pint. Nothing here either. Maybe the woman knows? She does not. Then this must be the waving monkey. I suppose we have nothing to lose. Somebody at a fighter's guild. Probably not a guild job, though. I wonder what is that about? Of course it's locked, because it's 8 in the morning. Never mind then. Wasted enough time here. Let's continue traveling. How about we visit Chesterwick Dairy? A single save house here and no guild halls. They built a bridge for just a pond here. Probably had money to waste. The Whispering Thief. At this point, I'm better off heading to the safe house. The Bard Stroll. There were a couple of inns in this town. But we can't even... Okay. What was the purpose of this room? The Spy Master. Oh, and we can visit the balcony too. Who is going to offer us quests? He can. A fighter astray. No thieves allowed. There's a Renegade Mage on the loose. And the client is surprisingly the Mage's Guild. Someone has gone on a rampage. Not a bad idea. So, there's a mage named Trististir Hawkford, absconded with a number of magical items. They don't care. They simply want him dead. And we only have 8 days. I wonder if I can buy potions. At the same time, though, I think I have enough already. So never mind potions. Not a bad place to set a teleport location. The ruins of Coppersmith Hall. We can be there in a day or two, 2 days. They even left a sign. I don't care if they mind our trespassing. I should turn invisible though. Let me save the game. Did our eyes just adapt? Seemed really bright for a moment, and then it was dark again. There's a passage here. Does not unlock. So who is this? Just a Natronach. No treasure. Can carry a lot of equipment. Let's go through the flooded passages though. I managed to pick this one and it was underwater too. I wonder if there's a penalty to lockpicking. Only a tiny part was flooded. Somewhat glad I found the passage. And there's an empty room here. Looks that way. So what can I remove? 41 units. 28. I'm going to save the game again. Somebody's fighting. Did they keep the werbeast in the cage here? I heard something. Somebody saved against a spell. Not one of ours, though. A medium tooth. Nothing down there. That is a centaur. They have so much equipment too. I'm not going to pick up anything. Let's find the Mage. There's a platform. Surely we can climb this. Hey, we're getting better too. I should not have done that. And a unicorn horn. Can I pick the lock? I cannot. We need a blunt weapon. I don't want to destroy... There's somebody back there. Just an archer. So they have a claymore. Just using a loincloth. They have boots on. The Mage was obviously not here. Three dead people. Hardly a surprise in these dungeons, but something is moving. It's a werewolf. And that is a wereboar. What were these doing here? Heard a door too. Someone is up to something. So wait a minute, was that a centaur? I've been here before. A werebore died. Who is that? There was something here. Why are they stuck though? I managed to kill a centaur too. A holy relic. Just a bell. Let's get out of here. I don't want to waste too much time looting. Does not unlock. One of these days the weapon is going to break before the door does. Even though it was not really a door. Just a wall panel. They can't really handle invisibility well. Can occasionally backstab. I think it deals extra damage. I'm not even sure how much. We have another task. I bet there's a vampire here. Should probably find another safe area to rest. So how about secret door? Well, not exactly a secret. These weigh a lot. There's no way we missed a centaur. The sound came from the west. Lots of fighting so far. Can I ignite this one? A golden poppy. Even more centaurs. No sign of the mage though. Does not unlock. How damaged is this weapon? Almost new. Tempted to pick up the silver claymore. Nothing in here either. And we have to backtrack. I don't really mind, but we've been going back and forth for a while. I'm not even sure where I am at this point. I can hear enemies, so still have plenty to explore. Another archer. Are they even going to use bows? So only if they're desperate. Died with a single spell. This one died with a single strike. Someone damaged these a lot. Potion of Cure Disease. So a flooded section, which means I should probably save the game. So there's a chair here. This one is going to lead to a Natronach. Low on everything at the moment. Dust from a lich. So there is a room here. I have to catch my breath eventually. Really, there's nothing here. We're in a different part of the dungeon. I wonder if this is only accessible through the flooded sections. Is that a mage? Could be our target. Managed to save. That was the Renegade Mage. And now both guilds are going to be policed. What about the Werebore, though? This place is massive. I can explore here for at least another episode. The orc strength. Need to rest here too. That being said, we are done, so it really doesn't matter. Silver Warhammer. It's going to fetch a decent price. Mostly basic equipment here, made out of steel. This one looked silver too, but I think silver is somewhat brighter. Somebody saved against a spell. Stamina is really low. Can I rest for 2 hours maybe? I think we only had 8 days. We spent 2 traveling. Look at that. This is... We can move this cage, but not from this side. I bet there is a torch. How do we reach it, though? Has to be that one. Cannot carry anymore. So that is a dead end. I do have some stamina left. And this is going to lead us below. An elven pauldron. Can I remove anything? Made out of steel. I'm not even sure where I am. Died immediately. So mostly finding dead ends. There was another path. I wonder if I can reach a hallway with no, we're We are in another location. So where does this lead? To another werebore. Not a single secret. I probably missed a lot of secret locations. Is that a centaur? Oh, it was a... Just refuses to die. As a book. Unfortunately, we cannot pick these up. He missed. One of the benefits of casting invisibility. A recipe for a healing potion. Probably have enough of these. Let's see if we can backstab this one with our blade. We're gonna be here for days, if I don't teleport back. Let's try just a few more rooms. This one is empty. And the shield is almost gone. I've never been here. Where are all the enemies? That is an archer also. She does have some clothing on. The men usually only have a loincloth. And this is empty too. We can teleport back. I think a safe house is constantly open. We don't have to worry about the time we arrive. And apparently Mephala is pleased with us. No reward either. I could ask for another quest. What I think I want to do, though, is spend the night in one of the taverns. Should I... Might as well set a location here. The Bard's Troll. Have we been to that one? I'm not even sure. Currently 5:52 in the afternoon. The second of last seed. So let's get a room here. I bet if they have work for us, but I should probably go ahead and rest. So these two are performing. Really, nothing available at all. So we're going to rest for, until fully healed works too. So about 8 hours. And we gained a level. We're now level 9. Health increased to 240. Was it 215? Probably was. More importantly, we have 5 points. We're going to increase... I'm going to increase agility. 81. Ideally, I can increase this to 90. We have to level at least twice, though. Maybe more if we're unlucky. But I think that's fine. So with an agility of 81, we're considered quite agile. Distraction, illusion. Did the sword blade increase? I think it didn't. Sometimes these have a blue glow. Not this time, though. How can I exit? I should probably teleport to the safe house. We could do another quest. I can continue traveling too. I think in the next episode we're going to head to Glen Point. I like this town, but you can find safe houses in multiple locations. So how about we travel to one final city here? Let's go to Westbridge. It's a small village. Arrived at 7 in the morning. But I'm going to end the episode here. Next time we can travel west, see what Glen Point has to offer. I did like the region here. Was definitely different from Northmoor, especially since we were no longer hunted by the city guard this time. We entered a building. Curious about Northmoor. Thank you for watching though. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.